Hi everyone, it's Lara. Today's my lucky day. It's the third time I'm doing a review of pink lipsticks, as if God tells me, just get out, stop doing this. But it's actually my first time. On the other laptop, battery died off right in the middle, and on the other one, it just video dropped. So I had to. Oh, third time I was actually recording, but I didn't press recording button. And in fact, this is the fourth time I'm going through the same routine. So I kind of cut the corners now, and I think it will be probably beneficial for everyone because then I will do some attempt to do it shorter. Anyway, so this is review of pink lipsticks. I have probably about 16-15 of them. I will go through which one is the best in application and longevity, and we'll go through prices, ranges, etc. And I will announce my winners, two brands winners at the end. Okay, so Dior Rouge, this is number 263. I won't apply all of them on my lips because it's more time consuming, and but I'll do swatches here. I've just done a swatch of this Dior liquid eyeshadow and it doesn't come off. Proves the point. It's really long lasting. Anyway, so that is Rouge in 263. It's really pleasant, creamy, good lipstick. It goes into my yes pile, which I will go through later, and I reduce them down. The one Dior Addict range is more of a like it's almost like a glitter, or not a glitter, shimmer to go. It's more lucky, it's more shimmery. It will go nicely on the top, but on its own it doesn't make sense because it really hardly has any color. You really have to build on the top of something. It's I think it's more like what they call a gloss, like pressed gloss, the same formula, but it's more it's very, very glossy. So I wouldn't probably buy it again unless I want a gloss, but I will use it as a gloss. The other two are Yves Saint Laurent. With massive respect to the brand, I wouldn't buy them again, and this is why. It's nice packaging. One of them's got mirror on the back. This one is number 8, which is very brave pink, brave for me anyway. So that's sort of really lovely summery color. It's got nice little satin finish. It's creamy rather than satin, and but very opaque. That's a good thing about it. But the reason, and the other one is more peachy color. For me, is very light. I bought it for summer. It's actually true color there. It's really nice. It's very, very light, opaque, so you don't need many applications. However, they don't stay long. They're very creamy. They're lovely actually. I just wish they did, and probably they did since I bought it last time. They come up with some other formula. I just wish they stayed a bit longer, and they don't need to be that creamy, so they literally just wipe off with a, just like that. I would not repeat them again in the same formula. So my other one, I have to take this off quickly. After my holidays, I'm going to do lessons. Apple Store, they do lessons on how to edit videos on iMovie program, which I will learn. I've tried to go in today and yesterday, and they're fully booked. So I have to wait for another series of workshops to come up, which will probably be in September now. All right, the next one is Guerlain. Is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful lipstick. You pull this like that, it comes up with a mirror. It's really lovely. The shade, I really like the shade. It's pink, classic pink again, but it's got everything in it. It's got satin finish. It's got enough shimmer in it, or shine, and it's actually more pinky in real life than in there. And yeah, so that's that. And it stays on, so it's more expensive than others. For example, Charlotte Tilbury is £23. I think this one is 30 something, 32. It's probably case cost as well, but it's absolutely lovely, beautiful lipstick. It sits beautifully, and it's got It's got it all. It's got everything. So I will definitely buy it. So that goes into my yes pile. The other three, I've done separate review on matte lipsticks, so I won't go through each of them individually. I just go by color and name again. So this one is in very sheer, I think it's luster finish they call it, sheer, called Plinky, and it goes on the top there. I'll probably do it there actually nicer. So it's quite shimmery again, not very opaque, but it does the job. It really is nice. The other one is in Frost Finish, which is a less sheer and more color in there you get for one sort of stroke. This one is Angel Tone, and the new one I bought recently is in satin finish. It's called 4, which is more of a mauve and sort of more intense pink. So there you've got, this one is Plinky. This one is Angel, and this one is 4 in satin finish. More opaque is 4 in satin finish. It's got less shimmer to it, so it depends on what you want. So this one, you can see the front one, the first one in sheer finish. It really is it is lovely. All of them are nice, and I would anytime recommend MAC lipstick. They stay on, they do the job, and what I mentioned earlier when I did my review on MACs is they haven't got very sort of strict and rigid gradation or difference between matte and shimmer and satin and frost finish. They all have a little bit of each other, so you do still have a bit of satin even in matte. It's really lovely. You've got a little bit of satin and a bit of matte combination in satin finish, and in frost finish you've got both a bit of satin and sheer. So it's got a kind of everything in this. They are absolutely lovely. So they definitely go in my yes pile anytime of year. And I just wish I used them earlier and more. They are much cheaper. They're about, if you say this one is say 25 maybe pounds, those are about 15 or 16, so it makes a big difference. So the next one is very budget alternative. It's beautiful lipstick. It's L'Oreal, which I believe they live in the same sort of family as Chanel. So that's in shade 220. It smells of holidays. It's quite sweet. It's got a bit of I think it's got a bit of coconut or something. It's a little bit like coconut and strawberry. I will put it on because I think it's budget alternative. It's really worth showing. It is not as opaque as say Christian Dior or even Yves Saint Laurent, but frankly I would use this over that. It's similar color anytime, because you can see that they are quite similar. So this is a bit calmer because this will give me so much more value for money. It's much nicer application and it stays long. It stays longer. So this one is my definite yes as well. Then we've got I've got about 3 of Estee Lauders, and they're all different in complexity, sort of in how they applied. This one is pretty good. You can see it's nearly finished. So this is quite a nice sheer range. Color, yeah, it's cream. It's quite creamy finish, but actually it's quite. It's got a bit of shimmer in it built as well. This one is pure color range, number 51, and it's called Innocence. It's absolutely beautiful lipstick. I would probably buy it again. I'm not sure. I found the others nicer. I'm not sure about that one, but it's really lovely, and application is good. It lasts longer than the other one in a very creamy finish, which is Crystal Baby in my nude collection review, if you're interested. The other one is Also, Estee Lauder. It's the next range. I bought it, I think, last year or earlier this year. Pure Color Envy in number 310, called Potent. So there. And it's more sort of peachy pink, warmer pink, but it stays better, a little bit better. But to me, it's still. I like the formula. I think I went wrong with the color. I didn't mean to have it so peachy. It's actually in real life. It's more pinky than on camera. It looks a bit more peachy there. So I'm not sure about those. The one I really like, the color and application. That was one of in the gift, which is very shimmery. It's kind of pearl shimmer, pink Estee Lauder in number 61. That came in a gift. I was quite excited about it because the gift at least contained pink lipstick, not the awful dark brown, which I would never wear. So this is that and in pink. So you can see it's quite a lot of shimmer. I would not do it now every day. Because with age we got a bit of wrinkle on our lips, so unfortunately they do show them, but it's nice sometimes on holidays or going out. I don't know, it's I quite like it. Would I go and buy it? Don't know. I need to look at some maybe new ones, and I've got some discoveries on matte lipsticks recently, so I probably would not. But nice to have as a present. I've got a couple of Lancome ones. They are different in application. So this one, let's start with this one. This one is it's Lancome. I think it's Rouge, I'm not sure. That classic dark blue pot. And it is quite nice because it does it all. And in fact, I remember buying it. I bought it at Heathrow duty free, and I came to them and I said, look, I'm traveling, I want a lot of I want everything in one. I want a bit of shimmer, I want color, I want stay on, I want pleasantness, I want moisturizing. And she said, we've got just one for you. And in fact, I remember those lipsticks. They were probably one of the first ones on the market to come out into USSR, old days, those back in sort of 70s, 80s, where Lancome was very difficult to get hold of, but it was more available than any others. I mean, Chanel number 5 wasn't possible to get, and never mind anything else. So I remember we had mascara, which was, you can only buy on the black market. It was Louis Philippe by Lancome, and Lancome range going back many years. So I've got old friendship with Lancome brand anyway. And I remember I had a lipstick was given to me. It was very expensive those days in Russia. It must have been about 25, 30 years ago now. Soviet Union was that. And I really, really treasured it. It was just so special. And now I've got... I'm sitting here pontificating about whether or not I would buy this again or not. So that's how life goes sometimes. But this one does it all for me. It's definitely yes for me, because it stays on. It's normal price range for that sort of class lipstick. I also bought another one which is more opaque. Mind you, this one is quite opaque as well. Sorry, I didn't do swatch. I think I didn't. So that's that. The other one I quite like because of creamy texture. Will I go buy it again? I don't know. This one is very similar to my next one, which is Helena Rubinstein. And God knows why I bought two. But you know, you go in duty free and often you feel almost compelled. You have to buy something because it's tax free and whatever. You feel like you treat yourself, you deserve it, and you buy bit by bit. And I feel strange actually if I don't buy anything in duty free, but I'm getting better at it. I don't always buy things. This one is Helena Rubinstein, which I bought. They haven't got it in duty free, and they actually came. I can't see the counter anymore in Debenhams. They used to have many years ago. So I don't know why it disappeared from the UK market. I bought this in, I think I bought it in either US or in Sweden. Must be in the US, in duty free. It's very creamy. It's sort of more solid. It's not that creamy as the previous one. It's quite nice, standard pink lipstick. It smells lovely as well. So would I buy it again? I probably wouldn't go and buy it again. I've got other formulas I've just discovered and other brands, but it's really, really lovely lipstick to have for every day. And it would not, I wouldn't say it stays long, incredibly, long hours. So no, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm sort of in the same, like this one is kind of good, but would I go buy it again? I'll probably buy something different. And my definite one of my favorite brands lipsticks are really good. Charlotte Tilbury, her entire makeup, anything you pick up is really good. This one is Bosworth Beauty, which I had a separate review on. It's kind of braver for me, braver color. It's cool pink, but it's bright pink. It looks warmer on the screen again. I don't know why is it. Yeah, that's probably about right. So it's quite lovely. It's my recent discovery on matte formulas, and matte, I think I had experienced in the past where mattes just sit on you, they grab your lips, you feel like you got something, you really want to take it off, and you want something to nourish your lips. They now come up with these beautiful formulas, the same in it's Dior New Rouge, which stays on, as well as it's creamy. It's beautiful new lipstick, which is only to be launched in the UK on the 31st of August. And the same with, and I definitely go and buy a couple of colors there once they've launched, which will have to be after my holidays. And this one is Charlotte Tilbury Hot pinks, hot lips range, and this one is Bosworth Beauty. It's quite hot pink, though it looks a little bit more peachy on the screen. It's actually that pink. So those are my lipsticks. I'm trying to be good. I'm not buying any more unless something absolutely incredibly beautiful comes out of the market. So my winners are quite a few, and if I have to reduce down to maybe 2 brands, so my winners are Dior Rouge 263, definitely Guerlain as a brand, MAC, yes, anytime. MAC is winning my heart more and more. The more products I buy, the more I love it. L'Oreal as alternative, budget alternative to any of these ranges. They've got really, really lovely lipsticks. They really do. Also, I want to mention, I haven't got them yet, but I heard that Maybelline Matte last year or 2016 earlier, I think, launched matte range. Maybelline are really good, so worth going and trying them on. Old classic Lancome, which is just nostalgic for me, I believe, and definitely Charlotte Tilbury. If I had to go down to 2 brands, I would probably stick with MAC and Charlotte Tilbury. So this is my choice and my recommendations to you. But definitely, if you are more into sort of a drugstore range and you would want to keep your cost down, which is fair enough, because these things, they are as good as some of them. So I haven't used many, unfortunately, but I keep them in the car, I keep them in the bag, just in case, you just go over, and it does the job. It's really, and it smells lovely too. So L'Oreal, try L'Oreal, have a look at Maybelline, but those are my winners of the pink, at least range. They are Charlotte Tilbury and MAC, and I see you soon. I probably will do today, finish my last review, I will do on my numerous lip glosses, and it won't be not as many as lipsticks though, but there are some clear disappointments I want to share with you, frustrations, and some are really nice budget ones as well. So if I have time, I'll go through those. If not, then I see you next weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.